turn it up. Ain't no stopping till we up. Hey, up, hey, keep it going. Hey, turn it up. Hey, up, hey, yeah. Ain't no stopping, young nigga, keep it going. Get them racks, young nigga, keep it going. I'm out of space with this shit like a orbit. I be geeking on the beat like I'm Norbit. Watch me crank up on these niggas like a foreign. All that hating that they doing, I ignore it. I get fly, no lie, like I'm soaring. I stay down, no lie, till I'm going up. I stay down till I'm up. I'm big dog, you a pup. Play with us, you know what's up. Sweep your ass just like a rug. I ain't stopping till you touch. Play with us, we send them up. Niggas think it's a bluff till his ass out of luck. Now that's tough. Ain't worried about a nigga, I'm just tryna go and add up these bucks. Run it up. Ain't nobody real, I feel like they been showing fake love. Then that's tough. The only thing I'm into is getting to that money, yeah, them bucks. Run it up. Walking with the double cup, and you know it's iced out crust. Be outside with it, know the vibes hitting. Me and the gang getting it, no time to ticking. You can't catch us slipping, walking designer dripping. Got them all mad, yeah, they in they feelin'. Stopping, young nigga, keep it going. Get them racks, young nigga, keep it going. I'm out of space with this shit like a orbit. I be geeking on the beat like I'm Norbit. Watch me crank up on these niggas like a foreign. All that hating that they doing, I ignore it. I get fly, no lie, like I'm soaring. I stay down, no lie, till I'm going up.
Man, what it do, y'all? Leave no witness, and we are now officially live. I know it's been a little while. I apologize, but I figured tonight what we will do. First, Darlene, Claudia, Laquita, Maria, Claudia, or not Maria, but Marla. Welcome to the live already. I figure what I do today, or tonight I should say, is show y'all some of this real shit. You know what I'm about? Nikki P, what's happening, y'all? For real, it's been a minute, but it is what it is, man. I've been looking, right? I've been focusing on the footage so much that I haven't really been paying attention to all the other autopsies, the Pharo scans, toxicology reports, their narratives, their all their paperwork. I completely forgot, all about that. Wasn't even thinking about that because of how edited and fucked up the footage is. They got this footage so fucked up, and it's like there's really nothing else I could do except for just go in and find the shit that's edited and show y'all. But even the shit that ain't edited, like her walking the parking lot at 5 o'clock in the morning, what else can I do? Like every time I think I know something pops up. I figure some other bullshit pops up. So it's hard for me to tell what really went on. So I was like, fuck it. Just let me go back and check out what they put. What Rosemont, what Crown Plaza. And let's see what they put. What they, had down. So if you have been looking in my community, you'll see, I have been posting pictures. Okay, what it says right here is 100 AMV01. What this is, these are all the videos that they did of the walkthrough. All right, we've looked at these before, but that's exactly what these are. These were from they did their little walkthrough, showed all the rooms, and we looked at these. All right, so they also, all the audio from the phones. Let's just see what this one is.
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown.
Okay, so this one here is of Teresa's mama. Let's just go on ahead and listen to it real quick. It's actually 10 minutes fucking long. Let's see. Y'all want to hear it? Let me see. Do y'all want to hear her phone call with the police? That shit 10 minutes. If so, I'll play it. If not, because a lot of people have already heard it. Some haven't, some have. But basically for a rundown, the main thing that she says in that conversation is that there was a ticket in her car from the 6th. So, yeah, let's hear it. Okay, I'll go ahead and we'll it's 10 minutes long though, but we'll listen to it.
At O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they used to run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came, and it was a lady, she said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room.
Remember I showed y'all the girl that she was walking with? By the way, that person that's breathing heavy on there, that's that police, man. That's not me.
And she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then.
Okay. I mean, it's 10 minutes long, like I said. A lot of people have already heard it. The main thing that she said in there was that she had a ticket from the 6th. All right, so, but what I really want to get into, though, it's not that. This is what I really want to get into. Okay, let me go back and show y'all. It's probably posted on a lot of people might have already had that on their page if you want to go listen to it. I have it on older videos if you really want to go listen to it. Okay, but what I want to show y'all though, first I want to go deep. I want to show y'all from the beginning to the end. Watch this shit here, man. All right, so as you can see, this is the Faro scan. Real quick, what we're gonna do. Alright. Now, a Faro scan, if you're not familiar with a Faro scan, it's the first thing that should be done at a crime scene. It's the first thing that should be done on a crime scene. Okay, let's just see here. What is a Faro scan? Let's go ahead and check this out.
Focus scanner is
Okay, that was interesting. You know what I mean? Pharo scene software. We just basically seen what it's for. But it's mainly good for car wrecks. Because you know how people get into a car accident, right? You got to keep traffic moving. You don't want to be shut down all day, doing a crime scene. So they're used mainly at crash sites and also crime scenes. All right. I have showed y'all countless videos, right, of them in the kitchen. And I've showed y'all the police or the whoever you want to call the medical examiner people, the morgue people. When Teresa came in, she looked at Kenneka and then she left. As soon as she left, they took the body out. After that, no one went back into the kitchen until 6 o'clock in the morning. There was no Pharo scan done. Pharo, however you want to say it. There was no Pharo scan even done. And if so, we would have. Okay, I'm about to show y'all though. All right, I ain't gonna just say it. I'm gonna be, you're gonna talk about it. You gotta be about it, right? So, like I said, let me go back to it. It's very simple, right? If you have the paperwork and all that. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all. Like I said, from the beginning. First of all, this is the scan right here. Everybody's seen this probably a million times. I don't know if you're new or not, but I'm sure everybody has seen this a lot. And this is their scan. This is what they showed. All right. This is the scan. Now, hold on, go back. Now, I know, my people, I know. Y'all see this son bitch right here. See him right here? He right here. Right there. He right there. And I'm going to even show you a picture of this son of a bitch. Alright? Look, I'm telling y'all. Look, the cup is there. The cup is there. Right? This is crazy, y'all. Because the fuck is that? But the reason why I say this is so crazy is because I cannot find a date that this was done right on the 9th or the 10th of the year 2017. When they did the Pharo scan, it has the date of when they did it, and I'm going to show you. Look, there's somebody right there. But it doesn't really fucking matter. My microphone keeps going away from me. It doesn't really matter because this shit is fucking fugazi, bro. And I'm going to show you because the dates that they have down, that they did the scan, does not match the date of when Kenneka should have had it done. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to show you this folder over here that says, what's this say? It says web share. Alright? It's real simple, okay? You click on this little folder. This all came with the footage. You know, I got all the footage. You already know that. and I downloaded every single thing that the police had put out, including this shit. I downloaded it all. I just ain't go looking all through it until the year 2020. I had shit that I was doing. But I have ventured, and this folder, let me tell you what, this folder is full of just a lot of things. I have gone through a lot of these folders, and it's like it's a lot, alright? But what I want to show y'all is this. Now, when I click on this, what's going to happen is it's going to take me to the Pharo scan. Or better. There it go. Alright. Now. When I click on what I just showed you that I clicked on, this is where it takes me, right? This is supposed to be the Pharo scan, correct? This was in their folder. And the problem that I have is down here. It says recording period was January 1st of 2022. Alright, so I'm going to click on it because that's the project. That's the kitchen. Look, this is the kitchen. But what I want to show y'all is I want to go down to scan view. Alright, now you look down here, right? Right here. It says the name. I don't know if y'all can read that, but it says scan name. Alright, and it has 17, 22, 914, 005. I have no clue why. Then it has the scan position, where it would be at on a globe, the numbers. And then again, here we have the scan recording time. Now, they also have one that says modified. And the one that says modified, right here, last modified, look at the date. Why would they scan on the 14th? 4 days. 4 days. 4 or 5 days, whichever. 4 or 5 days after. What the fuck is that gonna do? What fucking good is that going to do? Now, and which one is it? You said that you recorded it. Alright. You recorded it on at January 1st, 2002 at, what is that, midnight? 48 after? 12:48 at night? What was this, right? New Year's Eve? And then you modified it? What is it? On 18, what is that? It's like 8 o'clock or some shit? Something like that? 8 o'clock at night? Y'all last modified it? Like, what is really going on? This Pharo scan shit. You have people that post shit about the Pharo scan. They're like, oh, it's legit, it's legit. Look what I found in the Pharo scan. Fuck this Pharo scan. Look at the dates. What good is that? What good are we gonna get out of the 14th of it being scanned or modified? It wasn't even scanned. It was modified. on the 14th. What is 5 days after, 4 or 5 days after what happened to Kenneka? The reason why I say 4 or 5, because I really don't know what happened to her. Because like I said, I seen her in the parking lot at 5 o'clock in the morning. Can't nobody tell me different. It even says what type. There was a laser scan that they did, and they recorded it fucking the New Year's Eve, right after the ball dropped. They're all fucking drunk. Let's go. Oh, hey guys, fucking drunk. Let's go play around with the fucking Pharos, with that Pharo thing that we got. Let's go to the kitchen and just, do a scan. I really don't know. And what they did is they said, fuck it. We're not scanning shit. What we're going to do is we're going to take what y'all recorded in 2002, and guess what we're going to do is we're going to modify it. So that guy that we saw standing there really don't give a fuck about, but the thing that gets me is the cup's there. The fucking cup is there. There is a cup. I don't believe that there was a cup sitting there for fucking 15 years. Okay. Now, let's go back. This is where they documented it from. This was the camera that allegedly picked every fucking thing up. Alright? That was the camera. Alright. Now, telling y'all, these are the properties right here. Location. They didn't even want to put the fucking location. It's the kitchen. So, okay, modification time. Like, now it's a different time. Didn't it say 18 before? Now, how many different fucking... And now look at this. Recording period. Now you got 2002, which we had before. Same thing, but a different fucking time. They scanned it again an hour and something later. And this modification says 1749. The other one had 18 something. They can't even get their date. They bamboozled the fuck out of these people, man. I'm not being mean to anybody, but the ones that had put out about this Pharo scan, these y'all know who I'm talking about. Why did y'all not say anything about the fucking dates? Did you not look at the dates? That's the first thing that I fucking did, was go and look at the dates. Like I said, I started 2020. This shit's been going on since 17. You have YouTubers that have been doing this for 6 years. Unfortunately, their channels, it is what it is. I cut them off. Because they're just too much of a headache for me. But how come nobody has ever said this? But just for the shits and giggles. For the fuck of it. Let's just go around and let's just take a look at this shit, right? For one, I never noticed that they had used a fucking brick right here to hold this door open. I didn't know they had another brick to hold that door open. This kitchen has not been in use. Look, what the fuck is this? Why you got hooks hanging up there for? You butchering shit? And where's the ceiling tiles that are missing? There's one that has shit coming out of it right here. I got to go back over here. I don't want to do that. I'll go here. Oh, load. All right. Right here, you have a ceiling tile missing, right? You have 3 more ceiling tiles. What the fuck? Is that the sky? I don't know. I don't know what that be's about. But right here, man, how did I have it before? All right. All right, scared view. Oh, all right. Let me try to fix it up a little bit. Why is it like, I don't want it like that. Very high. Put that in. I had it earlier. Let me just try to get it right. See? The fucking cup? That's what I'm talking about. That's the same fucking cup. Look, you got more bricks down here. That looks like it might be like a piece of wood. I gotta fix the color because before I was able to I was able to see it better. That should take you all the way in there. But that was pretty much like what I wanted to show y'all with this Faro scan shit. You know what I mean? Oh, there was some other shit I wanted to show you too. Hold on this Faro scan. Alright. No, not this. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to be out here. All right. Okay. I don't want to do that. Hold on, let me get right. Let me remember how I moved. Alright, I want to go there. second. What I want y'all to see is this shit right here. Okay. That's not it. Where's it at? Look, right here, what I wanted y'all to see was these fucking padlocks. There's like 3 padlocks right here. 1, 2, 3. What is up with this door? How come this door right here does not have no handle on it, but it has one of them hook locks? You know what I'm talking about? And there's another door right here. This shit in here did not look right. Look. Tell me this doesn't look like... Look, there's a drawer coming out right here. You got a drawer that's out right there, right? You got some pillow right here. You got a pillow or some shit back here. You got what looks to be like some pillows up here. And hangers. What is up with these fucking hangers? Why are there pillows and hangers in a broke down ass kitchen, man? And like I said, look at this door. You got a door here. You got a door here. This one got 2 locks. You got 1, 2, 3 padlocks. You got a door that has no handle in it, so if somebody gets put in there, they can't get out unless they knock that bitch in. Like if I was in there, I'd kick the shit out that motherfucker. But you know what I mean? Real easy. But this shit here look weird. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. This hotel, whether this is when whatever happened to Kenneka happened, or this is just like, you know, I tried to see what was on this bottle, you know what I'm talking about? If anybody can make that shit out. I already seen what was in that bottle, in that box is bleach. It said Cisco on it. But look at this cup right here though. Look at that. That's that same fucking cup. Right there. Nobody even picked it up or moved it. You got wood. You got bricks. Look at these ceiling tiles, bruh. Look at all these wires and shit. Look at these wires hanging down from here. These are all coming from this ceiling tile hanging down. They got hooks for hooking bodies up on there and shit. You ever watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre? They be hooking their bitches with them big ass like hooks and shit, man. This shit is just, I'm telling you, bro. This kitchen was not in use. This is their like torture chamber. Look, here go another brick. Just sitting right here. Remember? I'm telling you, that Mexican guy. Remember the one with the red shirt? That's what he was carrying around, bro. What's that? Like, what? Look, there's a cap right here, bottle cap. They did no kind of investigation at all. I don't give a damn what anybody says. They did not do any type of investigating. Because they know. They already knew from the get-go. What would be up here in these vents like that? Like, that's all red and shit. But like I said, look at this fucking door. No knob, but they got a hook on it. I'm telling y'all, these... Yeah, I wonder if there was... Yeah, Caddyshack. But still, they were supposed to be renovating it for that. Like, for Caddyshack. That, you know... It's crazy. But what I can't just get over is the dates. None of the dates say the 9th. None of the dates say the 10th. They say the 14th. And they say the fuck 2001. No, Harrison just closed to case. Filthy ass place. Right. Filthy as hell. Cause this shit, nobody was, nobody used it. Look at this sink. This shit ain't been used in forever. This is that little shelf. Look, it got chains on it. The fuck is this right here? This shit here. Nobody, come on, man. Look at this sink. Look at how this is all dented up and shit. Nobody. This was not no working kitchen, bruh. They brought whoever it is, they drug them in, and they dragged them right into this, not this. Look at that. What's that right there? See, we couldn't see this shit. This was behind the wall. Fuck is that? Why did they not, like, pick this shit up and look at this? This looks like it could be blood. If I took screenshots of all this shit and then put it through software, I guarantee you we would see all kinds of shit. And why is this one honeycomb? The tile. These are all squares. The only room that's honeycomb. And why does one side of it a freezer wall? That's a fucking freezer. Should there be a wall? Not just freezer? Look at this shit. What is this? I wonder what's in there. Look. The screws are almost all the way out. They look like you got two more down here. This is something right here, bro. I bet you open this and you go down like some kind of slide and you be down in that dungeon part. Look, there's no telling what they did into this room. Look like people trying to punch their way out. Look at this shit. Nobody goes in this kitchen except the murk people. That's it. It's the only reason why they go in this kitchen is to murk people. But you got was that supposed to be a smoke alarm? I bet that shit battery's dead as fuck. And what is this? Supposed to be another fucking alarm? Fire alarm? Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I seen the Cisco. This is how I knew that this shit was that bleach that got chlorine in it. This that good bleach. They could say this is some white shit. Nah, man, this is blood, bruh. I done looked at it. with different software. I took screenshots of this shit. I looked at it with different software. I put it negative. That shit is blood, bro. And another thing, right? If Kenneka was trapped in this freezer, this is the freezer right here, okay? There's two doors. There's one door that's open, and then there's this door right here. This door right here goes to this freezer. This is the freezer that they found her in. Right here. They found her right the fuck here. Alright? This is where she was at. Right here. She had to come through. Now, I have seen her either in multiple spots or these motherfuckers fugazi, bro. What the fuck is that? And you know what that is? That's one of them things I be getting them put on me when I go and I get put to sleep from my colonoscopy. Something like that. What they called? Oh shit. That's one of them fucking things that be used for hospitals. You know what I mean? Look at this shit. Like blood on that I don't even know, bro. Now, one might say, well, that's something right there came from off the roof like these things. Could be one of these motherfucking things. But that looks a little bit bigger than these. And I don't see a hole that's missing one. And what I don't understand, right? So, she came in through here. Alright, first, this shit here. You got a sink right here, right? Anything could have happened right there. They could have drowned her in that sink. After they drowned her, but I don't see too many drag marks. They dragged her in through here. Whoever it was that got dragged, they dragged. Look, there's a brick right here. How many fucking bricks do they have in this kitchen? Alright, so you got a brick holding this door, and then there's also a brick underneath this fucking thing. Now, Kenneka was in here, right? Locked in here. You mean to tell me if she was alive, when she came in here, she wasn't alive. Whoever came in here, look, there's words on that shit, bruh. Look, you can't tell me, cuh. Man, I sees it all, bro. It don't matter. That's one of them things that check your heart rate or some shit. I don't know the technical jargon for it. Can't think of it right now. But, look at that. Come on, man. Alright, so, they said that she walked into the freezer, and then she walked into this freezer, and we seen what it looked like. She was like half in this freezer, like legs were like right here, her body was up here, and there's just a lot. Now, if I was in here, right, let's say I was in this bitch, I would start busting the fuck out these fans. I would try to break the shit out of these fucking fans. I would try to break off something and stick it in there so the blades would stop fucking turning, so maybe it won't get so cold. Look, is that another one of them? There's more than one. There's a bunch of them fucking things, ain't it? This is right where she was at. That shit looks so nasty, bro. She was found in this corner right here Her head was face down right here. I remember seeing just the back of her head right here. All right. I just wanted to let y'all check out the scene. Now, what I want to do is I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this. But the more that I look, the more that I fucking find. You mean to tell me she ain't even bust out the light bulb or nothing? Come on, man, nothing's broke. There's like, okay, right there could be missing one. One could be missing. Was it like an eyeball? Like somebody peeking through there, don't it? Like so, fuck. Almost look like somebody looking at us. I bet you. I don't know. That looks bigger. But one of them white things are probably supposed to be right there. But that other one I showed y'all definitely was suspect. Like none of this shit's broke, bruh. That's why I said when she came in here, she had to be already gone. Cause there would be like signs of her busting the shit out of these fans. Or something. Break something. Fuck is all that? Shit's weird. And the dates are wrong, y'all. The dates are wrong. It says Cisco Reliance. I got a better view of it earlier. All right. I just wanted to show y'all that. Now, what I also want to show y'all is this right here. Let me close out this. Is the toxicology report along with the autopsy report. Their narrative, what they think. As you can see this right here. This was it. This picture here, we had already proved that shit was fake. That shit was so fake. That was definitely not her. All this says is, you know, when they put her in leads. Last seen wearing ripped blue jeans, okay, let's just keep going. Same thing. This is another thing, y'all. Look how many times, okay, this is page 2 of 2. It says lock interrogation, but it's not. Fucking microphone. Try to fix my microphone. There we go. If you just go and look at this shit, And it shows you, look, on 9/7, on 9/7, that's when they checked in. 9/7, 2017. They wanted room 926. They were checking out on 9/9, so they planned on staying there for 2 days. Now, if you was just to go and look through all this, how many times it was not approved, error received, not approved, not approved, not approved, not approved. You mean to tell me after all of this, y'all still let them check in with the credit card? I'm telling y'all, the hotel knew that they checked in. Look, failure reason. Look, they wanted room 926. Declined. But yet, they still let them go through. Okay? They look 926. Arrival. On the 7th, they plan to depart on the 9th. $321. Okay. Look. It say 9/7, 9/7, 9/8, 9/8, and they could check out on the 10th. Thought they were supposed to check out on the 9th. What they do, pay for another day, $250? Nine, all the way to 10. 9/7 to the 9. 9/26. What's has pictures? What you mean they got pictures? Pictures of what? Blank has pictures. Miscellaneous other adjustment. The fuck? Has pictures. What pictures? Now this is the lock report. This tells you every time somebody opened that door, and whether it was a guest or a somebody that checked in. You could go and look at it. I've looked through all of it. It's very interesting. I'll go a little bit slow. You can look at it. You know, you can come back and look at it. This is the room they were trying to get. It was 2 queen beds and non-smoking. Room 926. The 7th, and they wanted to be out of there on the 9th, and they one guest. All right. CPO Hospitality. Then this pops up. That's supposed to be P-Easy. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that is not him. This guy, that is not him. Look at this guy's mouth. This guy's neck comes all the way. It looks like it's not right. That's not him. And I believe that this picture was fake. I think so. And then you had Lil Neff. They was looking for him. Then you had Lil Ty. Not Ty. Oh no, Killer. This one here was Neff, and then this one here was Killer. But look at this picture, y'all. Does it not look fake? Is he really sitting on something right here? I don't know. Maybe. This shit here don't even look like a tattoo, but on this one here, dude. All his tattoos on this picture look weird. Then you had Mike Mike. Look how tall Mike was. He looked like he's like 5'5". He looks like a fucking midget. And then and this one was Lil Ty. He looked like that looked like almost like the one. Oh no, that's not him. Yeah, hit him again. Doubles. A death investigation. My fucking mic, bro. Damn it. Stay still. If my mic fucking up on y'all, my bad. Hey, look at these names. Wonky, Quan, Pucky, Tania, Wonky. This sounds like they just made up some fucking names, but I don't know, y'all. I couldn't tell you. All right. Now, here are the ones that checked in with the stolen cards right here. You already know who they are. What was it? Shaniqua Watkins or some shit like that. What's her name? Oh, they said that her name was T. All right, let's go to the... This is what the family put out. Their lawyer, the family's lawyer. Let's just go through all this. Here go. All the time card reports. For all the ones that work there. How much they got paid. Hours paid, time in, time out, date in 99910. The only thing is they redacted the fucking names of the people. So that kind of fucked up the whole thing. Because I don't know who the people are. They redacted it. I can see a letter. I can see part of a name right here. I'm sure I could maybe make that one out. I don't know. It'd be hard. And look, that paid 5 of 28. So there's 28 of these. Which one's this? 18. 25, 26, 27, 28. This is the last one. So 1,400. Damn, that's some good money for back then. There's another one. 1 of 17. Oh, these must be different people. Whoever made that 1,400. I don't know. They got paid. They got broke off. Let's see where we're at. 15, 16, 17. Damn. They only got 700. The other one doubled their paycheck. The other one doubled it. They was at 1,400. Here's another thing from the family. Some of this stuff, you know, if it's too fast for you or whatever, you can always go back and look. And these are the pictures that they take, man. It's crazy. You see the stuff? It's like right under. And she was not like this. I showed y'all where her head was like in the corner. Oh, this fucking microphone. Stay the fuck still. Alright, hopefully it'll stay like that. Or like that. Alright. You can just see shit just... I've gone over all these pictures and shit. Like, some of this was just horrible. Look how that kitchen looked, bro. This kitchen looks so sloppy. And look, here, look, they make it look like they're using a box to hold open the door. Well, maybe they did whenever she was there. I seen bricks and shit. I've showed y'all all these pictures. Look at these tattoos. Come on, man. You got tattoos on her back, right? Stars and shit. Look how fucked up her foot is. Look at this stuff. Look how dirty. Look at this shit, man. See, I told you her head was off in the corner. Fucking microphone, bro. Alright. Look, there go that honeycomb room. Look at the floor. Oh, yeah, we can see something right there. See it? Remember I showed y'all that shit in the scan. Look at that, though. That looks horrible. Alright. This whole kitchen looks horrible. What they did is they added grain to it. Now, look at this door. It is black, right? Look, now they have this door open. They have it open. Look, looks like there's another fucking door inside of it. Something. This room's bigger than what I thought it was. Why they ain't got the door shut? Because they ain't want us to see the way they got that lock on there. And it wasn't, is it open or is it just, they trying to make it look black? Because it wasn't black. It was like wood. Like this one is. Like that door. I don't even see a fucking door. Okay, so maybe that's a brick they're using right there. And how come when she walked through there, we couldn't see shit when she walked through? We couldn't see hardly anything through this little glass. But on that scan, you can see through that glass pretty damn good. Alright. Look, there go the brick right there. Never even noticed it before. Right there go the steps she allegedly walked up. Yeah, right. Ain't no way in hell the way she was. The way they said she was. That's sad. Whoever it is. And then they make these ones all black so we can't see them for what? Why? Why you make these ones like this to where we can't see them? I almost did in a couple videos. I got close to seeing what was, but they tried to make it to where we couldn't see shit. Where the tattoos at? What happened to the tattoos, man? Look how swollen it looks. I don't know, y'all, but come on, let's get past these pictures. I want to show y'all the this was another thing that I don't understand why they did this. Why did this is supposed to be Bree right here, right? Why did they take lineups of them when they were young? Like they did a lineup, no statement was made by somebody, whoever they had ID the person. Look, that's supposed to be Shemaya. Look at that shit. She looks young as fuck. Some people say, well, in lineups they'll use a mugshot from when you were younger. I'm like, what? That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense at all. Why would they show a lineup of them when they were younger? What the fuck? When they have them right there, they could just take a picture of them right now. While they have them, let me just get your picture, put it in a lineup. Why? Where the fuck did you even get this picture at? And the witness made no statement. Look, Bree again. Witness probably makes no statement. He was unable to make an identification because y'all are showing fucking pictures of when they were a little fucking kid. That's not what they look like now. That's why the person said, "Oh, I'm unable to identify him." Cause look, how you supposed to identify Bree out of that if you ain't really know her? That looks like a whole nother person. Cause it's a younger picture. All you really got to do is look at the background, and that'll tell you. Every single one of them's like blue or some shit. Look, this is supposed to be Kenneka. The fuck they think we stupid or something? Like, what? The fuck? And what is she wearing? That's supposed to be Kenneka when she was younger? And why would they have this here? Okay, let's see what the witness said. He was unable to make an identification because, like I said, the person was younger. Here go Monifa. Let's see. He was unable to make an identification. Of course. And they have it all redacted out, the eyewitness. And what are they a fucking witness for? Who is the witness? And why are they a witness? A witness to what? That's why I say you don't leave no witness. There she is again. Press release from Rosemont. That's the one, Kenneka Watkins. She's the one that checked in with the stolen credit card. The two subjects who originally checked in. One was female, Kenneka Watkins. Damn, she had 4 active warrants out for her arrest. Sheesh. That's a lot of fucking warrants to have at one time. Ah, darn. Slow down. Crown Plaza Hotel video surveillance. Yeah. on an external hard drive. But I downloaded it all. And these are supposed to be the timeline of Kenneka, but I have debunked that. It was not no 332, it was 232. All of these, just go back an hour. That's all. That's all. Just go back an hour. This is when they say Kenneka entered the camera, Southwest Entry Hall. Actually, it was 1213. It wasn't no 113. All right. Okay, so now is where the Cook County Medical Examiner. I need a drink. Damn, why did they view him that far? Okay. Oh yeah, this is my bad. This is the medical examiner. Section of the bilateral lung show congestion and patchy. I can't say that word. Atelectic cyst. I don't know. Sections of her heart show congestion. Sections of her heart show congestion. Sections of the bilateral kidneys show focal tubular autolys. Now a lot of these words, I'm gonna be real with you right now. I just ain't gonna be able to pronounce them. I know that cerebellum. Section of the brain, cerebellum, liver, and spleen show no significant pathologic change. The hippocampus, the right lung, anterior left ventricle. I'm not really gonna read everything, but what I will do is and these were the cameras that did not work. Inoperable camera summary. The kitchen stairs, the dock entrance, of course, right? That camera did not work, but they said they got it fixed on the 14th. Wow, they got it fixed the same day that they did the Pharo scan? Okay. Okay, so they discovered it was down on the 14th. You think you would have discovered it was down on the fucking 9th or the 10th or the 8th or the 7th or the 6th. But no. Laundry 2. Yeah. Alright, so let's go back down here. And it tells you the supervising medical examiner, the date. They did it on the 10th, they said, but report a post-mortem examination. Y'all can, this is also where I found out that she had piercings. But it does not say anything about, I don't think it says anything about tattoos. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let y'all read it. the ones that, you know, end up watching this tomorrow or something like that. Okay, this is how I knew that she had a piercing. If you read right here, she had a piercing down there, and it was with a white metal barbell type stud. Is there torsos without note, and nothing. They're basically saying there was nothing wrong with, like, sexually. I don't know about that. I believe this is all a bunch of bullshit. Tattoos documented are on the lower right and left sides of the abdomen and back. Okay. Well, then how come all of the pictures didn't have tattoos? So they said that they did it the normal way. I don't want to read all of this stuff. But y'all, you know, can either go back, watch it, you know. I don't know shit for I'm asking. I have no clue, Claudia, when it comes to this, like I said, I'm not no doctor, but what I can do is show you all everything. Like I said, you could go back. Basically, it says there was nothing wrong. And then what you're going to see is the toxicology report. Well, here's their opinion, though. They say that she died of hypothermia due to cold exposure of a walk-in freezer, which I just showed you all that shit. According to the investigation, the descendant was found unresponsive in the freezer of the walk-in. We all know all that shit. They recorded her entering the kitchen alone. Bullshit. But it did not clearly show her entering the hotel walk-in. The hotel walk-in dual compartment cooler and freezer unit. Okay, so one's a cooler and one's a freezer. So you mean to tell me she's going to go all the way back to the freezer part? She wouldn't go to the cooler? To where it's not as cold? Which is the very first freezer? No, because she was dragged all the way in there to that back freezer. It was not operational. I just showed y'all that fucking kitchen. Y'all see the ceiling tile? How the hell? It had wires. It had all kinds of shit hanging from it. There's bricks everywhere. There's wood on the ground. How is that an operable fucking freezer and shit? There's nothing in it. There was a box of bleach in that motherfucker. That was it. So you mean to tell me you pay all that money to keep that freezer on for a fucking bottle of bleach in a box? Get the fuck out of here, huh? Hell no. They got, man. And I believe they lied. Toxicology report was remarkable for ethanol, which we knew that. She had alcohol. She drank a little bit, is the word on the street, which was identified in the peripheral blood at a concentration of 112 milligrams. DL, I don't know. But y'all could go ahead and there's that topiramate was also identified. And it was only 3,000 nanograms. 3,000 nanograms milliliters. These drugs can cause increased somnolence, impaired memory, and concentration, poor coordination, confusion, and impaired judgment. Central nervous system depression combined with cold exposure can hasten the onset of hypothermia and death. Bullshit. Just like they said, oh, when you get real cold, you take your clothes off. Get the fuck out of here. What? They made that shit up for this case, man. That shit, bruh. I don't give a fuck. If I'm freezing to death, bro, I'm not fit to get naked. They can say, oh, it's because you're getting so cold that your mind think that you take your clothes off. I don't know what to think. But I know in my head, if I'm fucking freezing, I'm not going to get out of any clothes. If anything, I'm tucking my arms up into my shirt, my head into my shirt, and I'm going to breathe with my air, with my mouth, and get hot. Like I used to when I was in school as a kid. Some of them classrooms used to be colder than a son bitch. I tuck my hands into my shirt, and sometimes put my shirt over my mouth, and just breathe. And you know what I'm saying? You warm up a little bit. Why the fuck would you get naked? Just because one person says something. Because I've looked it up, and all I have came across is like one article of some guy saying it. And I don't believe that motherfucker. How do you even do a study like that? How many people does these motherfuckers know that froze to death? And how do you know before they froze they got naked? How you know they got naked themselves before they froze? So you mean to tell me all the people that we have uncovered in the cold age or whatever in the ice, you know how they be finding mummies and shit from way back in the day that got frozen? Them motherfuckers still got their clothes on. You don't see them with everything hanging out. No, they got clothes on and shit. They be in the snow and shit with these big fur ass coats on, but it's back in the day they didn't know how to really make a fire, I guess. I really don't know, but we have uncovered, in this world, we have uncovered people that were frozen to death. And they had clothes on. How could they even do a study to know if a person gets naked before they freeze to death? It's just some idiot made an article about it on the internet, and you have some people that are stupid that run along with it, and they go into these groups, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, she got naked. That's why she's naked. That ain't why she would have been naked. It's because they sexually assaulted her. Go back and watch my last live. You can hear what's going on in the background of that room. When they in that room, you can tell what the fuck is going on in the back. You hear a loud ass thud. You hear people heavily breathing. People are so gullible, bruh. You can tell people anything. Some people anything. And they'll believe it. I don't get it. But when somebody comes with you with some facts, and then that's different then. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, to be real with you, man. Let me finish this. All right. 19 female black. Autopsy date. They did the autopsy on the 10th. They got the report back on the 27th. How they did the autopsy so quick? Did it say the 14th last time we looked? See, that's what I'm saying. They got dates all fucked up. Everything's all fucked. They got all kinds of shit fucked up. Blood alcohol 0.112. That's below legal limit. She wasn't even that drunk. Ain't it like 0.2 or something? I don't. Caffeine, no dose. Okay, so she had some caffeine with some ethanol and some topiramate. And she froze. That made her freeze to death. Get the fuck out of here. Amphetamines. Is that what it is? Amphetamines? 500 nanograms? Fentanyl? I don't know. Y'all can check this out. This is page 3 or 4. I think I just showed you. Here's page 1. So if you wanted to look at this, right here go page. All sample volumes, weights are approx. Specimens. Okay, so I guess they got the specimens on the 14th. I don't fucking know. Patient name was modified 9/26. Previous was Kenneka. What? Hold on. Why? Okay, so who was it then? What'd they do? Modify it to Kenneka Jenkins, or what that mean? Fucking microphone, bro. Get right. Fucking microphone. Patient name modified 9/26 on the previous name was Kenneka. So that is nuts, y'all. That's fucking nuts. Like I said, y'all could look. DoubleTree video. Can we please get to 4 gigabytes? There are 4 gigabytes on a red and black flash drive of the DoubleTree. Security. And whoever it is, they ain't even spell security right. He's backwoods ass motherfucker spelled it Sacrity. Bitch. It's security, man. That's supposed to be an E, not an A. I want that. Where's that? Can we get that, please? Mr. Steve fucking Falciani. Some shit. Can we please get that? Not just a picture. I want the whole video, the whole 4 gigabytes. This is where they went ham with the card. Look at this. Chicago, they said this one with the fake card, but this shows you right here everywhere they went. They went to the 7-Eleven with that card. They went to the Wise Owl fucking 1, 2, 3. They went there a bunch of times. They went to Walmart, the Common Cup, whatever. I don't know what most of these are. I really don't know, but they was just going crazy with this person's credit card that they had stolen. But this ain't the first time they first rodeo. Look, they went to Starbucks. They went to Juliana's restaurant. Man, ATM, withdrawing cash. They was having a fucking dining out. They was having great. What the hell they went to Pets for? Jimmy John's. They were having a field day with this person's identity. Disputed transaction, $700. All right. This is Illinois transit dispute cover sheet. This is whenever I guess the real person disputed it. Credit card holder account. Yeah, they were from like New York or some shit. Yeah, victim. Warning, shall not be executed. The victim was wanted, armed and dangerous. Wait, what is this? Illinois help. See Illinois ILOL and help. Illinois Health. Sex, it's a male. They won't give us the date of birth. Their height is 6'2". Their weight is 225. Hair, blonde. Eyes, wait. Hair blonde, eyes blue. So this is a white person? Or is he a Haitian? That stands for hair. Weight, 225. Hair, blonde. Eyes, blue. OLN, what's that stand for? They fucking redacted it. OLC, original, expired. Corrective lenses. No stops and no convictions last 12 months. Then we got whoever this warning. This warrant shall not be executed. Do not locate. Possible hit. I don't know. They got everything redacted. Look what they spent at the DoubleTree. On the 8th. On the 8th, y'all. 9/8/2017. Account type. Totally free checking. Card number. The date the account was opened was 2014. That's when they opened that account, I guess. They redacted the customer's name and address, email, work phone, all that. Transaction total almost $700. These motherfuckers went to 9/8/2017. Initial date was 9/7. And I guess they were going to check out on the 8th. They paid $338. Jesus. And that's for the DoubleTree. DoubleTree, a hotel, O'Hare, Rosemont. What's the other one? Crown Plaza Hotel, O'Hare, Rosemont. What the fuck? The only difference is DoubleTree and Crown Plaza. 9798. This one says that was the name of the IHG, I think, is the ones that I think they own all, like they're all the hotels they own. I don't know. I can't remember. You got Barnes and Noble, New York. So, while they're in Chicago, the real persons, well, it could have been Zach up in New York. Who knows? Remember whenever he just got back from New York when he did the interview. Do you currently have possession of your card? Yes. Well, somebody was using that motherfucker. TCF National Bank. Look at this shit. They spent $564. Crown Plaza, 45. DoubleTree, another 25 at Crown. I don't know, provisional credit. I guess that's what credit they got. They went to the ATM. North Shore Food. They made a $400 withdrawal. They went to Walmart. All right. Ongoing criminal investigation. And then here's where it shows, you know, everybody, the main lobby. 3 females. This is, you know, a victim. Kenneka is accompanied by 3 other females. Well, we know that is Bree, Shemaya, Monifa. And then victim enters kitchen area walking on her own by herself. She heads towards the freezer within seconds of entering the camera. Bullshit. Look at that. Male employee enters kitchen area. He never approaches the freezer area. Male employee enters kitchen area. Same male employee enters freezer area. Within a second, the employee exits the freezer area. On the 10th, at 12:24, tell y'all, this is the guy, the flamboyant guy that checked in with Kenneka Jenkins with the credit card. And then this was Kenneka Jenkins right here. But they showed pictures of when they were younger. I don't get it. And this, they have Kenneka again. This is supposed to be Kenneka. I don't believe that shit at all. No statements made. We've already went through these. But yeah, man. It's crazy. Upper Kitchen 99. Telling y'all, I try to show y'all what I could. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit here is it's fact. If you want to call it facts, call it whatever you know. But that Pharo scan shit, people are gonna watch it, you know, over the next couple days. They're gonna see this shit. Like I was saying, I really don't know about this shit. I know something happened at the party, when she was at the party. We hear, help me. That's a fact. We hear, help me. Now, we seen the credit card was used for DoubleTree. We saw the credit card used also for Crown Plaza. They were both were for the same. One was for the 7th to the 9th. The other one was from the 7th to the 8th. I showed y'all what that kitchen looked like. Don't believe these people out here, these other YouTubers. Look what it's gotten us. Like, they've been doing it for like 6 years, since 2017. They've had their channel, and their whole channel has been dedicated to Kenneka. And they talk about the Pharo scan all the fucking time. Why would you not tell us that the dates are wrong? It's very simple. If you have it, if you have the correct paperwork like I do, it's very easy to fucking see it. And for them to not show us this shit, and also not only that, some of the other shit. Why? I believe, I straight up believe that nobody has looked at all of the footage. There's no way, because if they did, they would have definitely said, "Oh shit, that's Kenneka at 5 a.m. Walking through the hotel parking lot." Nobody has ever showed us that. Why? Why did y'all, other people, the other YouTubers, not look at all of the footage? I don't understand it. Why? And like I always say, I'm gonna always, no matter what, I'm gonna show that shit. Because that's huge. It's huge to me. I'm sorry. It's huge. Let me find it. Right there. No. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and she's walking through the rear parking lot. It's just... And not only that, we also seen Shemaya and Bree running through it also, you know. But like I said, every time I do a video or I fucking go live, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna show it because it needs to be shown. People need to see this shit, bro. If they haven't seen it, then, you know, maybe one of these times they'll come across it and they'll see it and be like, "Oh shit, yeah. Look at that there." Here you go. It's like, come on. If they have watched this, right? These other YouTubers, if they have watched all the footage, how come they never showed us this? Even if they didn't think that this was Kenneka, why would you not show this and let people have their own opinion? All of you fucking YouTubers. What's the fucking fuck, man. He used to come around here and hang out in the chat, and then he wanted to go over there to the, I forget his fucking name. I don't know. But he used to be all in my chat all the time. Like he buddy and shit. Bro, you been doing this 6 years too. You say you watched all of the footage. If you watched all of the footage, why would you not show people this? Why would you keep this hidden? Because this is huge. Look at this. This is huge. And she meets up with who I think is Tanasia. At least let people decide. Let people try to have their own opinion. I already made my opinion. And I believe 100% without a doubt that that's Kenneka walking the parking lot at fucking almost 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Why the fuck y'all ain't ever, and nobody ever show anybody this, ever? Not only that, why didn't y'all show her walking the motherfucking behind the bar? No one ever showed that. And what could your excuse be? Because you never looked at all this footage. It's way too much. It's too much footage. I have one folder that has footage that has 717 gigabytes. You think I'm bullshitting? Fuck it, I'll show you. But right there went Kenneka. We just saw her walking. Like right here is all of the fucking footage. And it is a lot of fucking footage. I'm not gonna lie. Here's the rear parking lot. I don't know if it pops up, but I don't know if you can see it on your end. But this folder right here alone is 717 gigabytes. That's almost 1 terabyte. Just from the rear parking lot. This is the rear parking lot. After you convert it. I ain't talking. Now, they might have looked at, the bullshit, the bullshit Vivotech shit. Like this shit right here. Yeah, they might have looked at that. But they, it's different. This right here video is the same as this, right? This is the same. These two are exactly the same. All I did was I played this and I converted it to AVI format, which you can see right here. And this is 1.18 gigabyte. This is 14.2 megabytes. That's a huge difference. You're missing a lot when you look at it just through Vivotech. If you do not convert the footage, it just show everybody Vivotech, you're missing half of your fucking footage. That's why you nobody ever showed any of that shit, or they just chose not to. Because they down with the motherfuckers that was with this shit. Like, we already know, there's a few that fucking was in on this shit. Man, I showed y'all the one looked like straight dropping that motherfucker. But yeah, I don't know why they ain't show you. He used to always be all up in my chat and all that shit. I don't fuck with him. I don't need to. Because we do our own thing over here. And what we're doing is doing pretty good, if I might say. But yeah, man, that was pretty much what I wanted to show y'all. A lot of people, I think they got options. Take this change, go about your own, and shut it. You're gonna be shut down. 6 foot, for real. Irene was scared. Yes, she was. She had a black eye too when she was in Zach's interview. Yes, amen. They have all been paid off heavily to keep their mouth shut. I don't know. I just think some of them, yeah. Some of them were just didn't do enough research and thought they did. I don't fucking know. But I have showed not only that, I showed y'all her walking behind the bar. No one has ever showed that before. Her walking behind the bar. That's crazy. That's a huge thing right there. Her and Bree and all them walking behind the bar. That is fucking huge. To me, that's huge. I'd never seen that. It threw me for a loop when I first seen it, because I was like just looking at the footage and was like, oh shit. There they go, walking behind. Remember I showed y'all Shemaiah jumping over the railing? Like, come on. Some of this shit, like, I have so many old videos that shows shit. I'm trying to find the, here it go right here. Like I said. Ain't nobody, and the reason why I say this is because I have been looking at this case for I don't know how long, and I have never came across Kenneka walking the same footage with a guest in it. fucking microphone, bro, won't stay still. Okay. So, nobody had ever showed this. You can still go look at people's shit. They ain't got it. Because they can't. Because if they do, they got to take it from me. And they get, they can't do that. But there they go. The only way they can do it is the only way they can show this is if they go on to the footage themselves, go and find this shit, and post it. Because you take it from me, oh yeah. And not, give credit where credit's due, then yeah, you're going to get copywritten. But here she go right here. But this was the first time that we had ever seen Kenneka in the same frame, on footage, in the same frame as a guest. Every time that we saw her, and why didn't they have this marked down in that paperwork we just read? You remember where it showed everywhere that Kenneka was? It never said that Kenneka walked behind the bar. Because they ain't want us to see this shit. Come on, y'all. Got to see this. They ain't want us to see this shit. Because this shit fucks up their time. Remember I told y'all before if you knew, you have to go back and look at older videos. I'm sorry, I can't just keep saying it over and over because it's like a broken record. You have to go back and look at older videos. But if you was to sit here and watch, just the regular videos, you'll see a lot that you ain't gonna see on other people's channels. I don't know. You go look through Trey Gaines shit. But I've never seen, I don't think he's got it. He might, but I have never seen him, I have never seen Kenneka in the same frame. And I had never seen Kenneka walk behind this bar. I believe something happened back there. And that's where she got switched at. Here come the new Kenneka. I don't know. It's like, this is like the real person. I don't know. Because they just entered the hotel. And then they walked around this corner. You see people back here moving and shit. And there goes Bree Bree. There goes Monifa. And then boom, it's like, it looked like nobody walked by. And then all of a sudden, people just started to walk here. Like, I don't know, y'all. But, yeah. It's crazy. Hold on, can y'all see this? Yeah, alright. But yeah, man, we've been at it for 2 hours this time. It's been a while. So I figure I'd go for 2 hours. Because, it took me a while to go live because I have been working. And got a new job, which is great. Y'all wouldn't believe what I be doing now. I like it. It's delivering. I bring good things to people. I bring people packages. You know what I'm saying? They love it when I pull up. It's good money too. So, you know what I mean? It's good pay. That's why, good benefits, all that shit. That's why. And that's why I haven't been able to go live as often. But because it was a Labor Day holiday, I was off. So, that's why. Oh, my son doing good. Last year we was talking about him. He was 14. And he was 6'3". Well, now he's 15. And he started he's not a freshman anymore. Now he's into his second year into high school. And I believe the boy grew. We haven't taken him to the doctor, but he looks like he got taller. His hair got a lot longer. Like, he's got curly hair. Like, his hair is really curly. And when it's wet, like, if you was to grab one of his curls and pull it, you probably let go of it. It probably snap back like a rubber band. Pow, right in the back of it. Nah. But he's got these long, like, curls. It's just real. He looked like a fucking wrestler. I'm going to be real with you. Looks like, the kid's 15. Looks like he's a wrestler. But I feel like we haven't taken him to the doctor to get him measured yet. He goes for his next physical here soon. But the last one, he was 6'3" when he was 14. And to me, he looks like he got taller. I don't know if he's ever. I don't know. It's getting crazy. But yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, they legal. Yeah, they're legal. Yup. He's size 13. We're getting to a point where, like, we're gonna have to start, like, shopping at the big and, like, already shopping at, like, the big and tall. There's not very many clothes that he likes, you know, because they don't make stuff, you know, like, for bigger people, like, tall people like that. We have to order a lot of his stuff. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, somebody said, you know, all the kids they're not all, like, really tall, but they're like 6 foot tall, these kids nowadays. I don't know what's going on. Like, when I went to school, we were all, like, the same height. There was, like, maybe one kid that was, like, 6 foot. The rest were all, like, 5'10", 5'9", or whatever. You know. And it's like, damn. Nowadays, I don't know what they put in these food and water for these kids. Oh, yeah, the shoes cost unreal. It's crazy. Aiden's all right. I haven't really done anything. I'm going to show. He's got a cast on right now. If he gets surgery, which is going to suck, and they do the, where they put the metal rods in him, I'm going to, videotape his back and show y'all what it looks like. What it'll look like. I don't know. The doctor says that he goes actually in 2 weeks to get, either a week or 2 weeks. He goes and gets this cast off. He's been in this cast now for 4 months. Now he's about to get this one. He had, I think it was 14 casts. I don't know. I did a video on it. But he goes to ABA therapy. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. He also goes to speech therapy because he hasn't talked yet. So he's starting to get more aggressive. And he goes to 2 schools now because he had to start going to regular school. So now we have to take him to therapy and school. But yeah, he still hasn't said a word, you know. He'll be 6 here soon. And he's getting more aggressive, which is not good. But it might be because he's had this cast on. The cast that he has on now, I don't like it. I didn't like it from the beginning. It's falling apart. Imagine, you break something, right? Your arm. You wear a cast for what? I've never broke anything. Thank the Lord. But I think they wear a cast for like a couple months, right? They break their arm. You wear a cast for a few months, right? And then within that 4th month or so, 2nd, 3rd, 4th month, you're fighting. Man, I want this fucking thing off, bro. It's itchy. I can't scratch it. It's starting to stink. You know, shit like that. I've had friends that had casts, and them motherfuckers, they didn't want you to sign it and shit, and sign it, and they'll be like, damn, that motherfucker stink. He's like, well, I can't wash it. I'm like, true. Well, Aiden has been wearing his brace. It's not a brace, it's a cast over the top of his body since he was a baby. He got his first cast when he was like 18 months old. He was only like 18. He wasn't even 2 years old. He was 18 months. 18 months old when he got his first cast. And when he got it, we had to immediately take it off when he got home because at Nemours hospital, Nemours, the doctor that was there that was doing it, he thought he knew all this shit about Metacast and all that shit, and thought that he invented like the waterproof one, and he basically tried it on Aiden and said that it's waterproof and all this shit. It was not waterproof. We had to take it off immediately because he didn't make the stomach hole big enough. So every time Aiden ate, he got sick. He threw it up because there was no room for his stuff. The belly hole has to be bigger, as big as the whole belly. Like, if not, then it's gonna get a kid an upset stomach. And I think he's just right now why he's so aggressive is because the kid's been wearing the cast since he was 18 months old. And it hasn't done like anything. All it's done is kept it straight, but as soon as we take it off, his spine goes right back to where it was. So it's like, did we do all this for nothing and put him through all that for the last 6 years for nothing? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I go. That's how I feel. I feel like we did this for nothing. He could have lived without it, but we don't know if he would have lived without it. He might have been worse. It might have got worse, you know. But he's at that point now to where he's tired of wearing these fucking things. But I really don't want him to have metal rods in his back. But it looks like unless a miracle happens, that's what's going to happen. And it's really the doctor. The doctor wants to try to prolong it because usually they don't do stuff like that until the kid is at least 10 years old. That way they're taller, whatever, but there's a reason behind it. And he wants to keep trying to cast him to see, you know, if we could just keep it like this until he's 10. Now, and I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. That's another whole 4 years that he would be wearing casts. And then when he got to 10, they don't want to put the metal rods in him right now because he's too small. He's only 6 years old. Most kids, I don't know, Google it. They don't get metal rods put in their back at that young. And it's so much harder when you're dealing with somebody that's very highly autistic. I know a lot of people are like, autistic, that ain't nothing. That's what I used to think. Like, I used to think, to be legit, parents say they had, you know, an autistic kid. I was like, they're just saying that shit because they can't handle their kid or whatever. But their kid would be talking to them and shit. And the kid didn't even, like, the kid could talk. The kid could do all kinds of stuff. And I'd be like, bro, like, what's For real, you got your kid on medication and all this shit. Just because he has ADHD or some shit like that. You do not, I'm going to tell you right now, nobody knows what it's like to deal with a kid that is high on the spectrum that has autistic, unless you're going through it yourself. Unless you are dealing with it. I can't explain it to you. There's just no way. I can't. Unless you experience it and go through it yourself and see how hard it is, it'll definitely test your patience. It'll test you on you and your wife. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of guys would just be like, you know what? This is just too much. Fuck this. I'm gone. You know what I mean? But I can't do that. So, and that's real talk. Because y'all have no idea. It's so hard dealing with a kid like that. But he is such a loving kid when he, wants to be. And a lot of things he does, he just doesn't know better. It's not his fault. So, I can't really explain to you how it is. It's something that you have to experience on your own. And I'm not talking about just a kid that just, doesn't talk. What I think it is my wife knew when she got pregnant, she knew that the date wasn't right. The date that the doctor gave her after we got the sonogram done, the doctor said, oh, your due date will be, I don't know what date it was. This was like 6 years ago. But she said a date. And when we left, my wife told me, she was like, I feel like that date's not correct. I feel like I have been pregnant longer than what she's saying. And I was like, all right, well, we should get another sonogram done. Every time we try to get another sonogram done, the doctor would say, oh, there's no reason to. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Trust me. When a doctor says, trust me, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out. Because she's like, trust me, it's all good. And this was a good doctor. She delivered our other kids. So, of course, we trust this lady. So, she's like, this is your due date. Your due date is around this time. My wife felt like that was too long. That is too long. And wanted to have another sonogram. And like I said, the lady was just like, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Well, the baby came out. Aiden came out 12 pounds. 12, I forget, 12, like 0.2, some shit like that. 12.8 pounds. But what I'm saying is, he didn't have enough, because of him being in my wife's stomach for as long as he was, he got so big that there was not enough room in her stomach or whatever, in the placenta, whatever. I don't really know. I just know that when she had him, I was there. I saw everything. As soon as he came out, he was blue. The umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck. The doctor immediately got it out from his neck and had a turkey baster. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like a turkey baster or a turkey thing. you squeeze it, and you let go of it, and it'll suck stuff up. Or you could maybe fill it up with something and squirt shit out of it. I don't fucking know. But I know that she had something like that with a little ball at the end of it, and a point. She put it in his mouth, and she started sucking all this fluid out of his mouth. Then they hurried up. They took him away, and then they cleaned him off, and they brought him back. At first, but when he first came out, my wife was going crazy because there was no sound. There was no crying. There was nothing. My wife was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong with my baby?" And then after, like, it happened so fast. And I seen him. I seen it. He was blue. And she hurried up, and as soon as, like, she got the cord, you see the color start to come back to his face. He started crying. Then they hurried up, and they took him away, and they cleaned him off, and they brought him back. Now, I didn't think nothing up until like 2 years old. We realized, I thought he was deaf. I thought he couldn't hear. That's what I thought. I thought he was deaf. I thought he couldn't hear. Because I would be talking to him, and he would never turn around and look at me as I was talking or anything like that. One time I took my hands and I just clapped like next to his ear. And, most people would have scared him. It didn't faze him. So I thought he was deaf. So we went to get all these tests done. They said, no, he's not deaf. He hears perfectly good. Once we went and got tests done with the doctors, they said his hearing's good. And I was confused. I'm like, what? And here it is. He's 6 years old now. He hasn't said a word. He will be sitting there, and just out of nowhere, he'll start crying. It's like he remembered something, or he had a bad nightmare or something, and it just came to him again, and he starts crying out of nowhere. And then he'll start laughing. Like, he'll be crying and then laugh, right? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's very hard. It's difficult to explain, like I said. Unless you've had a kid, like that, I don't know. There's nothing that I can tell you. It's just, we take it one day at a time. But I will tell you, this is very hard. It's not easy. There's been a few times, I ain't gonna lie, there's been a few times to where we thought about sitting down, we thought and talked, like, can we do this? Because we drive hours to take him to appointments, to see different doctors. We go to Nemours, we go to, what's the other one? Shriners. And these are hours away. And we're not rich. Like, we have to work. And it's just so hard. Not just on, like, me. It's hard on my wife. And it makes it hard on us. Because he will grab your shirt and just start hitting you, and sometimes it'll be out of nowhere, and he don't talk, and you can't, like, tell him no because he don't understand it. I don't know, y'all. I've been just sitting there talking for a while. I just been sitting there bullshitting. I know this was about Kenneka, but y'all know how I get at the end. We switch it up sometimes, Somebody had asked about Aiden, and that's how I got on that. But, yeah. I need a miracle for that, But we'll get through it, Have to. I can't. We've talked about it, we said, well, if we put them up for adoption or something, whoever gets them is not going to be able to love him like we do and take care of him like we do. They're going to snap and they're not going to be able to handle it. They might think that they can until you actually get it, and then it's like, oh, what the fuck did we get ourselves into? You know, and there's no telling what they'll do to him. So I can't do that. And when he's not hitting or, you know, being aggressive and stuff, he's funny. Like, he's got a great memory. And he's very loving. Like, I don't know. We'll get to it, though. We're strong. Like I said, me and my wife been together almost, we're at our 16th year. We've been married. This year is our 16th year. And it's been a long ride. But things are now looking a little better, you know. I love my job now, and I have YouTube. So she's got her job. Oh yeah, I know. That's why I said me and my Peyton's mom. That's why I said we sat down and talked about it. We went over everything, the pros, the cons, and that's what the main thing is. Him, he wouldn't know what, like, it just wouldn't. We can't, just can't. And like I said, a lot of guys just would leave. I'm going to be real with you. I know guys that have done that, you know, because they couldn't take it. I had people, my friend, like people I fuck with, come up to me like, man, I had a friend with me. He got out of prison, right? Dumbass went right back in. I don't know why. But he got out. I've known him since I was a kid. He did like 14 years for, he got knocked off for selling a bunch of pills back in 2007. He did 14 years and got out at the beginning of this year. So how many, whatever that is, he did 14 years though. And he got out, and he was married. He got married to his co-defendant, which was a female. Like him and his, at the time, a girlfriend, she got 5 years. He got 14. He ended up going to the feds. She went, did her little 5 years, got out, got a place, and waited for him. And he got out, and they didn't work out. You know what I mean? This girl got out, waited for him, got an apartment, got a car, got a good job, and when he got out, had a place for him, and they did. They got married. They were good. And I remember going over there to his apartment. He had a little boat. We went out fishing all the time. And then one day he was just like, hey, man, you think I could, because my dad passed away in January. And so I had an extra room. And he was like, hey, you think I can stay with you? I said, yeah, sure. I charged him like $500 a month. I was like, just give me like $500 a month. He was like, all right, bet. And I don't get it. He ended up breaking. He ended up fucking up on his old lady. And, you know, I let him move in with me. And then he fucks up. Gets knocked off. For some dumb shit. He robbed a motherfucking guy of some fucking guitars. Are you... Like, some people are institutionalized. They just don't get it. It's like, bro, But he's a grown man. But he used to tell me all the time, because he did live here for like 2 months. And he did have a job, and he'd have to wake up early around the same time that we did. And he would be like, man, I don't know how you do it, bro. I really don't. Because Aiden also does, like, he doesn't talk. He like yells, makes loud noises. And he hates it when it's loud. Like, me and his mom can't really, if he's in the room, me and his mom can't talk. If we start talking, he'll get real loud, like, and just yell, you know, he'll be like, and it'll be louder than what or it'll be a noise, and it'll be to where we can't talk. And I used to think it was just him fucking around or him just doing it, but no, it's every time we start talking. So if he's in the room, it's like gotta be quiet. You can't. He don't like anything loud. He don't like to be in crowded places. He'll get aggressive. I learned that this year because of the new school that he goes to. Every morning when I go to take him and drop him off, there's a bunch of kids that are in there in this little room. We all wait for the teacher to come to get them. Sometimes we're there 2-3 minutes waiting. And the whole time he'll just be sitting there hitting me. And people looking at me. I'm like, look, what you want me to do? I'm not going to hit him. I can't hit him. That's not going to do nothing. Hitting him. What's that going to do? Him hitting me doesn't hurt. So go ahead, hit. I put my arm out and I just let him hit it. Go ahead, hit it. I'll if we're at home or something, I might raise my voice. It just depends because he'll throw shit too. He'll throw shit. So yeah, a lot of people would just leave. And just leave the girl, you know, I'll pay you child support. That's a cop out. That's easy though. And they say God don't give you nothing you can't handle. Me and my wife say this all the time. We be like, God gives you stuff. How's it go? Whatever I had just said. It's getting late. And God won't give you what he don't think you can't handle or some shit. And me and my wife be like, man, that's the craziest shit I ever heard. Because I don't know how you're able to deal with a kid like that. It's hard. Very hard. It's not easy. But I love my family. So, you know. And I got another son. And he's fine. He's got honor roll. He got honor classes, and yeah, he knows how to code. He can make a video game. Kid's smart. So, I don't know, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this live, though. It's Labor Day Live. We did go through a lot with the Kenneka case as far as, you know, that the Pharo scan and all the other stuff, and then somehow it always we end up on the kid stuff. But it's the truth. It's facts. It's not easy. And if you know somebody that has a kid like that, that's you know, amend them, you know, tell them, hey man, tell them something good, tell them something positive, because that shit'll go a long way, because it's not easy, but can't just give up and just be like, and give him up, because You just can't. Something you can't do. It's too hard. There's no way. So, hopefully, as time goes on, as he gets older, he gets better. That's the future. That's how I look at it. That's what gets me through it. As he gets older, he'll get better. Once he's done with this cast bullshit, and if he has to get surgery and they're gonna put rods in it, hopefully it doesn't make him worse. And I really don't know what will happen if he gets rods put in, but we'll see what happens when that time comes. I appreciate everybody coming out and spending this time with me tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, sub, all that good shit. Claudia, Darlene, y'all did great. Nicole Jackson, thank you for coming. Peyton's mom, Miss T. Oh, y'all, everybody that came through tonight, there was a lot. I appreciate it. Y'all the best. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my ass to sleep because we have now been, holy shit, this is the longest live that I've ever done. I don't know how people can go 3-4 hours live. I can't do it. We made it to 2 hours and 28 minutes. That's the longest I've ever gone. So, thank y'all for coming out. And, yeah. I'm going to take my ass to sleep. And if I come across something else with this case, because I'm always looking, or any other cases, I will post them. I deleted a lot of older videos of other stuff, but I will be reposting new stuff, so just gotta give me some time, that's all. I love y'all. Excuse me. And this Leave No Witness. I'm taking my ass to sleep. Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all next time. Until then,